Both histograms and frequency tables have positives and negatives. Let's talk about stem and leaf diagrams, which give us the best of both worlds. Histograms portray the shape of the data, but you lose the actual individual scores. Frequency tables retain the individual scores in the table, but don't show the shape of the distribution. So what if you want both? To see both the shape of the data and keep the individual scores, use a stem and leaf diagram. A stem and leaf diagram, or stem and leaf plot, looks like this. You can see the shape of the data, and you still have individual values. But in order to understand this, you need to recall one more thing. You probably remember this from first grade math when you were learning about numbers. You know that every number in the world, no matter how large, comprises some combination of the numbers 0 through 9. When we have a single number, we might say that that number is in the ones place. What we mean is that we have a single digit. Now, if all we had were those 10 single digits, we could actually do quite a lot, maybe most of what we need to do in real life. But we could not do complex math, or accounting, or business, or statistics. So, we have rules about combining numbers. The first rule is that we can add a second digit. If we add a second number, we now have a digit in the tens place. Add a third number, and we have a digit in the hundreds place. A fourth number goes into the thousands place, and so on. So let's focus just on the number 25. It has a 2 in the tens place and a 5 in the ones place. A stem and leaf plot puts the tens column as the stem, and the leaves are the ones column. So the first number in this stem and leaf plot, 1 and 4, or 14. The row 4 with 3, 3, and 4 actually contains the numbers 43, 43, 44. Now down here, we have 4 65s. 0 is still a number, so 9, 0 is 90. The highest number is 98. The lowest number in this data set is 14. We have 4 70s. And the most frequently occurring score is 69. In this case, we have a lot of numbers, so we split them with the ones place being 0 to 4, and then another row for the ones place 5 to 9. Because we have the same number in the tens column, in order to keep them straight, we use an asterisk. So for instance, 6 represents values between 60 and 64. But 6 asterisk represents values between 65 and 69. The asterisk helps show that the 60s have been divided on purpose. Now finally, we want to see the shape of the data. To do that, we could turn the stem and leaf diagram on its side, and we have a histogram. We see both the shape of the data, in this case, negatively skewed, and we keep the individual scores. You create a stem and leaf with the Explore command in SPSS. Using the dataset clickers.sav, go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, Explore. Move participation for round 1 into the dependent list, and then click on Plots. You'll notice that stem and leaf is already selected by default. Let's add a histogram. Click Continue, and click OK. This will create the stem and leaf, a box plot, a histogram, and a variety of other descriptive statistics.